Hola Chargers! Miss Jenna and baby Sprout are here for week 5 of distance learning. Our mindful moment today is coming at you with a special celebration of Earth Day. Now Earth Day is on Wednesday, April 22nd, and all this week we are celebrating Earth Day with lessons and activities from your resource team to celebrate the Earth. For our mindful moment today, I have brought you a book. This book is called Rachel's Day in the Garden, and it's a yoga book. On every single page, Rachel will bring you a new yoga pose, and you can try it on every single page. So as we read this story, you might hear some birds, you might hear some wind, and these are all a part of what makes our earth so beautiful. And so I hope you enjoyed this story. Let's begin. Rachel's Day in the Garden. Good morning, world, Rachel said as she basked in the rays of the yellow sun. On this page, you can try extended mountain pose. Stand up and reach your arms all the way up to the sky. Let's go play in the garden, Sammy. Rachel scooped up her puppy and gave him a big hug. The sky was a gorgeous blue. Rachel and Sammy skipped around the backyard, and after a while, a light rain began to fall. On this page, you can try the standing forward bend. Reach all the way down and touch your toes. The pair huddled under the green leaves of a tall tree. Rachel felt the rain gently sprinkling her face, and she took a deep breath and smelled the sweet rain. On this page, you can try the tree pose. Balancing on one leg, bring your hands to your heart. Sammy looked up and tilted his head to listen. Rachel looked up too. A red bird was settling into his nest. On this page is a very challenging pose. It's the Warrior 3 pose. Standing on one foot and reaching your arms up over your head. Then the misty rain stopped. Rachel remembered that she had pumpkin seeds to plant in the garden, and she spaced the seeds 2 inches apart in the brown, wet soil. I love getting my hands dirty. On this page, you can try the squat pose. And you can even pretend like you're planting some seeds in the ground as you squat down. Look, Sammy, an orange caterpillar. Sometimes caterpillars are naughty and they eat the leaves, but they are still so beautiful, said Rachel. Sammy barked happily. On this page, she's doing the locust pose, lying down on your belly and lifting up your head and your chest and your feet and your legs. Colorful, sweet-smelling flowers like tulips attract yellow bees. Rachel said, "Bees help our vegetable garden grow." Sammy wagged his tail. Here she's doing hero pose, sitting back on your knees and sitting up super nice and tall. Sammy jumped up and down trying to catch a fluttering purple butterfly. Silly Sammy, Rachel giggled. Here she's doing the butterfly pose. Put your feet together and your knee is out just like butterfly wings. Butterflies love pink flowers, Rachel said to Sammy. That's why we plant zinnias. This is the flower pose. You put your arms through your knees and your hands come out, and you can wave them just like flower petals. Rachel and Sammy laid down in the grass, listening to the birds chirp. Just then, Rachel saw an amazing sight. Look, Sammy, it's a rainbow. I just love the rain. Now it's time for a rest. Here's your rest pose. Lie down on the ground with your arms and legs all relaxed. And you can even close your eyes. At the end of the story, we have all of the yoga poses that Rachel did throughout the book. So you can stand up and try them one by one. We start with extended mountain pose and then standing forward bend. Next, she did the tree pose, standing on one foot, and the very challenging balance pose of Warrior 3 with your legs straight back and your arms overhead. Next, we went to squat pose, squatting all the way down to the ground. The next pose is called locust, where you lay down on your belly. And then we went to hero pose, where you sit back on your knees. After that, butterfly pose, where your feet are together and your knees are out. After that, flower pose. You put your arms through your knees and shine your hands out like flower petals. At the end, we have our resting pose. I hope you enjoyed this book, Rachel's Day in the Garden. And before you leave, I want to show you some things that I'm growing in my garden. We have a big plant with flowers on the top, and down here we have some leaves. These leaves are called kale. You maybe have eaten kale at home or in the school cafeteria. Sometimes we have kale salad. It's super delicious. I like to eat it right from my garden. Do you know what these green things are here? Well, under the ground, these are carrots. Let's try to pull one up. Let's see. Let's come at the very, very base here. Oh, look at that. It's a baby carrot. These carrots still need some more time to grow into very big carrots. This is just a baby one. So we're gonna keep them growing in the ground. We're not gonna pull up the rest, but we can clean this one off, maybe have it for dinner. Thanks for joining me in my garden today. I hope you enjoy all the activities and lessons that the specials team have for you this week to celebrate Earth Day. I'll see you next week for another mindful moment. I'll say adios. Goodbye, Chargers.